cut through it. Makes the catch.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Texas A&M going up tempo. They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Marcel Reed to throw for it on 4th. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Quarterback making adjustments. Keelan Russell fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! Fit it in the window for the score. They get set for the point after. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the back.
Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off.
And you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him, Reese.
Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Pressure coming. Turning it on. Glides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's Reed to throw. He's going to run it.
Those always sting a little bit. When you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive, just really annoying as a defensive guy.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. How long have the Aggies been fishing for jumbo plays like that one?
Just dying for it. They just want high-flying offense. They want fun. They want excitement. They had it back in the day with Johnny Manziel. Been searching for those big-time plays, that big-time offense since that point.
Unleashes one. Just goes right through the wicket. Brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Now here's Reed. Slings it downfield. Finds a man in the middle. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. Again, it's Reed. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They're trying to slam it in. He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going to the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Might be calling a hot route. Russell unloads it downfield, and it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Oh, the receiver is going to hate watching film and watching that play back, because that was a touchdown, and he dropped it.
Looking for a man, it's Russell. Fires to the middle. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. Keeps it himself and gets the first. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. Going to the run, it's Hill. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. Throwing Russell. Moves away as he feels pressure. And the sticky fingers allow them to grab the 2-point conversion. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Shut up.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble.
Give me that! Give me that! Ah!
Turnover. Everything broke down. The quarterback tried to bail them out, but he ended up making things worse when he fumbled.
Yeah, I like the quarterback and his athleticism, extending the play and at least giving himself a chance, but you got to finish. You still have to do a good job taking care of the football. That's priority number 1, and he wasn't able to do that.
Keelan Russell still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Buying some time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Quarterback may change this route. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Looking down the middle. They've got it inside the 30 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Defense is about learning the plays. Third down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
They'll run the counter. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Alabama pushing the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Finds a tight end down the gut. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Russell from the gun on 3rd down. Now improvising. There's some room. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense. You're creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Russell. He wants it all.
Bail out that, bitch! Bail out that! Bail out the ass whooping!
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to
shut your garbage ass up, nigga.
With the windows closed so quickly.
This a pick right here. This a pick. 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 Bitch.
For the score.
And no
Shrink, I'm
chance
26,
here.
dumbass. Shut up.
At their own 25.
Shut up, bitch. Learn how to play, bitch. Learn how to play. Learn how to play, bitch.
Productive drive late in the half. To the air, it's Reed. Bringing the heat. Trying to scramble.
You dumb motherfucker. You trying to hurt your quarterback? You silly bitch.
Texas A&M going quickly. Throwing Reed. Stepping to the right. Oh, and it's up.
Go on, quit, bitch. Go on, quit.
He was trying.
Quit. Quit. Yeah, well, I like it, baby. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Well, he was rolling to his right because of that.
You sound like you smoke rocks.
Between him and his wide receiver, they just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
Motion from the wide receiver. Surged ahead for a couple.
Stop crying because you get your ass beat. Shut up, bitch.
Here comes 2nd and 8. Back to pass. He's got his man. Makes the great.
Peace out, bitch.